Okay, I'm going to admit this video has me a little bit nervous. What's up everyone? Welcome back to another video, and this one's going to be either the saddest video I've ever recorded or I'm just heartless, I don't know. So there's a book that's been circling around BookTube for a while, and it's this book. And Katie Colson read this and absolutely sobbed over it, and I know Gavin did as well, and a couple of other booktubers did this video called Katie Colson Ruined My Life. So I thought I might hop on this bandwagon and see if this book makes me cry. I don't know whether it will, for a couple of reasons. One, this book is about dementia, and I have had family members who have sadly died from it. So I have that personal level with it. So this could go one or two ways, but we shall see how we go. But I'm not going to put this off any longer. Let's just hop right in. So I'm 19 pages in, and I've probably teared up a couple of times. Just so many different aspects of this do hit hard, like the fact that there's the tragedy in knowing that you're forgetting everything. You know you're losing your memory, and it's the frustration that must be, how frustrating that must be, because it's something that my mother and I noticed with my grandmother, is that the more you were aware of it, the harder it was. And there's a line in here that really, oh God, oh, now I'm starting to tear up, that it's hard to know yourself that your brain's going to give up before your body does. And that's, in fact, that's just so hard to wrap your head around. Now I've started. Oh, Jesus. Like, I can't even begin to imagine what that must be like. Oh, God. And there's also a moment where the dad's talking to his father, and the dad's repeating himself again, but the son's trying to correct him, and that was the one thing we learned not to do in a situation like that, because even though we know that they've repeated themselves, it's, you know, like the fact, okay, it can be annoying for us, but you know, how you imagine they must feel. That you know your memory's going, you know you don't have any control over it. Oh, God. That's probably the most hard-hitting part at the moment, is that the similarities with that scenario is so similar to what we dealt with. That, yes, it was frustrating to repeat yourself constantly, but then it just made you had to learn that it was basically, you had to learn patience, because deep down it's not controllable. We have no control over what's happening up in here. Oh, dear God. I didn't expect to cry, but apparently I did, so. But I'm going to keep reading and see how I go. But, oh dear. Oh boy, was that. Oh. Oh, as you can tell, I cried. Oh man. Oh, you can tell that's written from somebody who's lived with someone with dementia. Holy shit. Oh, wow. I don't have any words. Oh, 5 stars, obviously. Oh, and that one line, what line was it? Oh, it's such a true statement. So there's a quote in there that I really, really like, and it's so true. So when we're talking about the family side of things and you're observing it from the outside, it can be very difficult to know what to do, because you know you can't do anything because half the battle's up here. And this quote just, oh, it hit me. So basically they're talking about the son and the dad having an argument about that, you know, basically the dad's repeated himself again and the son's tried to correct him. And so the grandpa has these conversations in his mind with his wife, who's sadly passed, and he says to her that, you know, like, Ted's angry with me. He's angry with me about something. So he basically tells the grandma that, you know, my son's angry at me, and she goes, he's not angry at you, he's angry at the universe. He's angry because your enemy isn't something he can fight. Which, oh, that is so, so true. You can't, when it comes to dementia, you can't, it's not something that the loved ones can fight themselves. We can help them with it, but at the end of the day, we can't. We're basically fighting an enemy that we can't do anything about. And it's, oh God. And another one that really, it just hit home so much, is this quote that this thing that Grandpa says to his grandson is, so he makes him promise that once your goodbye is perfect, you have to leave me and not look back. Live your life. It's an awful thing to miss someone who's still here. Oh, God. And that is just... It's true, because it's so hard to see... It's hard to see someone that you care about so much. They're here, but they're not. And it's true. It's hard to miss someone that's basically still here. Oh, dear God. I'm going to have to come back and compose myself a bit. I shall return. Hello, I'm back again. So I've composed myself now. But yes, this book was 5 stars all around. I can see why people cry during it. Here you go. You got to see me cry on camera. So if you have not read this book, I highly recommend you do it. Unless you don't like sad books, then maybe not. But if you really want to pick this up, I highly recommend you do. But I'm going to leave this video here. Thank you so much again for watching and seeing Katie Colson ruin my life. So I will leave it here. Thank you so much for watching. As always, don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, as well as the big thumbs up. And I shall see you guys in another video coming real soon. Bye.